Today I will be making two yummy fall treats. The first one is the pumpkin cheesecake muffins. And now I add in my mixing bowl 1 package of softened cream cheese, and you mix that until fluffy, light and fluffy. And then you're going to add your sugar, your lemon zest, 1 egg, and I put a little dash of vanilla extract in it. That's going to make it real yummy. And if you taste a little taste of it after it's mixed up, it tastes just like cheesecake filling. So I believe you can make this also as a cheesecake. So I'm adding the sugar in now after I whipped up the cream cheese. And you put a little bit of milk in here too. I'm using Almond Breeze milk, unsweetened. You can use regular milk. So I add that in and I mix it all together, and then you put it aside. Now I'm making the muffin mix, the pumpkin muffin mix, and I'm using Pillsbury brand today. So I put the eggs in there, and I also put a little bit of vanilla extract in there. It didn't call for vanilla extract, but you know, I like to add little things in there to see how everything will be, and it came out very delicious. So here I'm adding all the rest of my ingredients for the muffins. My cheesecake mixture, you see, is done, so I stopped that and I'm just scraping off everything that's on the the blades, mixing it all around, and I'm going to show you guys how it looks. You're going to set that aside after it's done mixing. See, and that's how it looks. It's very delicious, like I said. Tastes just like cheesecake filling. And once again, I'm making my muffin mixture, my pumpkin muffin mixture. Put the milk in there, Almond Breeze milk. It called for regular milk, but we drink Almond Breeze vanilla milk. And I'm adding my oil and the cinnamon, and I'm adding the eggs in here now. It calls for 2 eggs. And when you mix this up, you don't mix it with the mixer, you mix it by hand until everything is well blended. After that, you're going to put it into muffin tins. And if you don't have muffin tins, you can just use, you know, the regular, your regular muffin cups. Muffin pans, I'm sorry. So here I'm just mixing everything up all good. And it also calls for melted margarine. So I'm getting ready to melt that up into the microwave, and then we're going to add it in our mixture. And this is a very delicious fall recipe that you can use, you know, during the fall time. It's a comfort food. It's a comfort food dessert. That's what I call it. Now here I just showed you guys some granola. This is part of the topping that I'm making for the pumpkin muffins. And the granola I got from Trader Joe's. It has ginger and turmeric in it, and it's very delicious. It reminds you, when you taste it, it reminds you of you know, like pumpkin pie. Tastes like it has pumpkin in it, but it has the spices in there, like the cinnamon and nutmeg mixed with the ginger and the turmeric, and it's very, very delicious and good for you. So they have that at Trader Joe's. Now I'm mixing this with some melted margarine that I melted in the microwave, mixing that together, mixing it well, putting in some cinnamon in there. I love cinnamon. Cinnamon is a fall spice. You can use it any time of year, but you really do, you know, go for the cinnamon, reach for the cinnamon and nutmeg and ginger around this time of the year. It's a part of our comfort foods or comfort spices. So that's all mixed up, the topping. Now it's time to put in our pumpkin mixture into our muffin tins. So you're going to spoon about, I say about 3/4 of the way up in your muffin cups, the muffin mixture. And then you're going to see, once you do that, you go back and you get your like a spoon of your cream cheese mixture, and you're going to put it on top. And that's really, it is very delicious. That was my first time making this, and it came out very well. This will be good with a cup of hot coffee or hot tea or hot cocoa. Now, after I did all that, the last thing you're going to put on top is the streusel topping, I call it. But that's that mixture that I made with the granola and the melted margarine and cinnamon. That's going on top of that. And the ingredients for this is listed. It's going to be listed in here, so just keep watching. And this is going to bake in the oven for 350 degrees for 22 minutes. And they're best when they're warm. You can have them, you know, for snack or breakfast, or, you know, like a brunch, any time of the day. Next, I'm making my pumpkin spice donuts. Now, this was the first time I made these too, and these came out very delicious. And here you see on my counter, I have my my old cookbook from long ago when I was a teenager that my father gave me. I still have it. It's been through some years, but I still have it. And these are yeast. It's a recipe in here for yeast donuts, and I'm using that recipe. Now, what I added to this recipe extra was my spices, my pumpkin allspice, and I put more cinnamon in there and a dash of vanilla extract in there. And I have the KitchenAid mixer, which is, it's like a godsend. That's, you know, you don't have to knead anything. It does everything for you. So, you know, it's my daughter's, but we share. So, you know, you don't have to knead anything. Like, oh, I remember when I was coming up, I would have to, if I made this, I would have to knead. It was a labor of love. Just put it like that. Because the kneading it takes a long time for you to knead this stuff. So I'm adding in the flour, and it has the yeast in here with milk, margarine, eggs, salt, and like I said, my spices, the pumpkin spice and all that. So that's how it looked after the machine did the work. Now I'm covering it in a greased bowl, and I'm going to let it rise for an hour. Now, when you let it rise, it's going to double in size. You're going to roll out your dough on a floured surface until it's about 1/2 inch thick, like biscuit dough. You're going to take your donut cutter, and you're going to, or a lid, and you make your circles. And in the middles of them, you can take something and cut out the little middle of it, and that can be your munchkins. After this, you're going to prepare your pan to fry your donuts in oil. Deep fry them in oil. And be right there so you don't burn them. And we're back with the final presentation of today's Everything Pumpkin. We have our pumpkin donuts, and I sprinkled some with cinnamon sugar and nutmeg, a little mixed together over some, and then the others have cream cheese mixture that we dipped in, And also I made today was the pumpkin muffins, and inside has the pumpkin, this pumpkin muffin, and inside of it has the cream cheese filling that I made. And on top I made like a streusel topping mixed with granola that has turmeric and ginger in it, and brown sugar and butter. So this is our version today of everything pumpkin. And if you like this video, please subscribe, thumbs up, and also comment. I enjoy reading the comments that some of you guys leave. So today starts our fall favorites. So we're going to be making like a lot of comfort foods this fall. So stay tuned for some interesting videos. I will see you next time with Cooking with Alethea. Bye-bye. Have a good day.